Welcome back to the show. We are going to have so much fun in this next segment. I feel like a kid in a candy store already. My next guest wears many, many hats. He's so incredibly creative. He's such a great artist. We are joined by Petr Maur. He's a photographer, a designer.
I do many things. Artist, I guess?
Yeah, let's just go with artists along. Peter, let's talk about sort of your beginnings. Tell me about this journey that you've had in the arts.
I'm a photographer. I work on film productions. I take set photos. And I started off doing a lot of small independent low production films like lead 'em art films like Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter, and then the latest one, Enter the Dragon. So some of you, probably most of you in Ottawa, have been on set or participated in some ways or another. So I've been working on that film, and it's having a London UK premiere this weekend. So that's really fun.
What's it like, working for people that have never, worked on a set before? I think, there's the glamour behind everything, right? Everyone thinks how much fun it is, but a lot of hard work, isn't it?
It is a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and you got to sacrifice a lot of things. But it's very rewarding, and there's different types of films. There's high budget films, there's low budget films. Each of them are a lot of fun.
As we get back to, more of a sense of normalcy, a lot of things are coming back, including the Capitol Music Awards coming up on June 1st. And tell me a little bit about your role with the Capitol Music Awards.
Although I'm a photographer, I'm also a designer, and I make art and things like that. And because of my art background and things that I create, I've also created the music awards, the Capitol Music Awards. So I use my design skills, my upcycled skills to create music awards it's part of the OMIC.
Right.
And every year they have a Capitol Music Awards show, which is June 1st, and you could get tickets this Friday.
Tickets are available this Friday. And is this it here?
That is an award from previous years. And so I've taken an old keyboard, chopped it up into pieces, and restructured it and created an award out of that.
Can you give us a hint of what this year's award looks like, or is it a surprise?
It's going to be very much similar to that.
Okay.
So this is a pretty good formula that we've put together, and we enjoy that process. It's pretty straightforward. It's kind of, I could just take a keyboard, usually an older 70s, 60s style keyboard, and because it has a lot of metal parts inside of it. The new stuff is all plasticky stuff.
Yeah.
So the old ones are a little bit more rugged, a little stronger, and I could cut those up and reassemble them into an award piece.
Well, let's talk about some of these other cool pieces you brought along here, because this is, as I said, I feel like a kid in a candy store. Tell me about these two pieces, and how do you get inspired to create something?
I don't know. I work at a prototyping lab, so I do have access to a lot of industrial machines and stuff. We do have industrial designers and mechanical engineers. I do a lot of the creative visual stuff, and so being around those machines, I'm able to design stuff for it and being introduced to a lot of new tech. So a lot of these guys are little levitating magnet kits that you can buy online, and then I accessorize.
Oh my goodness! So this is actually. It's not attached.
No, it's levitating. It's suspended by magnets.
Oh my gosh! I didn't even realize you did this right before we went on, but it didn't. My brain just didn't click on what it is. So you just use a variety of parts of there must be some pretty powerful magnets in there.
It's an electromagnet, yes, bunch of magnets, and it's perfectly calibrated, and it just levitates. And I just kind of find other parts, upcycle material, and I build the shapes and stuff around it afterwards.
So would this be considered steampunk?
It would be considered steampunk, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My daughter she's going to watch later on our repeat at 6 o'clock, I guarantee it, because she loves steampunk. But there are some surprises that we have here, right? I'm just going to turn this towards Stephanie's camera so we can get a bit of a close-up as I open this up. Have you got that? So what do we have in here?
Again, upcycled stuff, bits and pieces, and I just have a crazy imagination.
Yeah. Where does that imagination come from? Were you a movie guy growing up? Was there anything in particular?
I love movies. I like all sorts of strange, weird films. My background is actually Czech. I come from the Czech Republic when I was a kid. Maybe that has something to do with it because they do a lot of marionettes and really strange stuff. So maybe it's embedded in me somehow. Yeah.
I love it. Let's talk about some of the other pieces you brought along here. Tell me about, this is the ray gun, right?
Sometimes we make ray guns.
Look at that. I don't know. Am I allowed to point the light
briefly.
at the camera? I just don't.
It's not super bright, but yeah.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Yeah,
Look
there
at
you go.
that.
That's good enough. Yeah, you don't want to kill the sensor.
Then, yeah, we want to see the whole thing there, too. Look at that. Just amazing work.
Steampunk pieces. Yeah.
How long does it take to put a piece together?
It varies. I guess it starts off with some of the parts that I find, and I kind of build around that.
Okay.
And I kind of try to imagine things that could go around that. Lately, I've been doing a lot of the octopus kraken style because they're kind of fun, and they look like they come from the deep depths of the ocean and stuff.
I just came back from scuba diving. I got my certification in Mexico, and it is a totally different world. Like the things that you see down there just absolutely blow your mind. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily come across a face like this, but there are some crazy creatures. Another thing that you do is music video. You direct music videos. Tell me about that experience.
So starting off as a photographer, I started working in film productions, working on movies, and then also got into music video production, directing music videos because I have the visual background. I know a lot of musicians and a lot of filmmakers, and it's all kind of in the same realm for me. So a lot of musicians around town I've worked with and put together music videos because with the cameras that I use to take photos, I also use it for video production, and it's got really nice high quality.
Yeah.
So,
well, no kidding. I mean, the technology for somebody like yourself, the way it's developed over the years must be so nice to start using.
It is, yeah.
You have a great Instagram account. People can find you there. What's your Instagram?
I go under Weird Toy Factory.
Okay.
You can find some of this stuff, or you can find me under Petr Maur, Facebook and Instagram too, for my photography and graphic design
and that's
stuff.
Peter, P-E-T-R, right?
That is correct,
Maur,
yes.
M-A-U-R.
That is correct.
See, I did my homework.
Well,
I
you
remembered
know
it
what you're
really
doing.
well. Another reminder too, the Capitol Music Awards, the nominations are done. The big celebration is coming up on June the 1st. If you want to get tickets, as Peter just said, the tickets are available going on Friday, and they're free, right?
They're free, yeah.
Tickets are free, so just get on there and register before they sell out, and you get to celebrate some of the best artists in the city. We'll be right back after this.